Hey y'all, let's edit some pics. So here I have a little blue heron. I'm going to go ahead and go through all of these and just take a look at them. It's a sandhill crane. And I'm just looking at the pictures to see which ones I want to choose for editing. So not those. Here is a big algae bloom that was in a little overflow water area out in Celery fields. I thought it looked cool. This is a photo of the photographers who were all on the pier taking pictures of all the stuff that you see me taking pictures of just from the pier where I was walking around in the field. There's some great grackles. Let's see, some other birds. I haven't really looked too much into these yet, so I'm not sure what they are. Cool pics, though. I'll probably edit them at some point. I really like the bright red and yellow wings there. So back to the great grackles, and I went through these for quite a while, just trying to pick the perfect photo because I had an idea of what I wanted to do with it, and you'll see in the end what I ended up doing. So yeah, okay, so we're gonna trash most of those. We're gonna settle on a few photos. None of these are gonna be the ones, so we're gonna delete all of these. And then all of these rabbit photos that I went through, they were all overexposed. I guess I had the ISO too high. I don't know, but none of them turned out. And that happens sometimes when you go into the field and you shoot in manual mode, you know? So yeah, I go through all of these, and I know I made a decision that I wasn't even going to try to make any of them look good because they were just really blown out, which was a shame because there was some cool little bunny things going on in there. And then this was just a neat little shell all by itself. I decided I wasn't interested in it. Pretty little purple flower, again, not really interested. But these I was very interested in. I just love that. I call it a dusty pink that you can see right here. Yeah, I love that color. And the variations of that pink and the purples was just really, really pretty. And those are just wild, weeds, I guess. But man, they are some pretty colored wild weeds. So I go through all of these and I pick a couple, and you'll see one of the photos that I chose in the end after editing. Let's see. Yeah, I took a lot of these. So just a general shot. I love trees. I especially love wispy looking trees or bare trees, winter trees. They're my favorite. Yeah. Okay. So next we're moving on to spiderweb. So this is a spiderweb that was just on a tree branch, and because it was such a foggy day, the moisture was still in the air. I didn't really do much editing to that picture. It came out really great just the way it was. So I practiced a little bit of my macro photography while I was out there, but I wasn't really happy with any of the shots. So we're going to delete these. These two bugs were having a Valentine's Day. So I didn't realize that until I got home and looked at it. So we deleted all of those. Let them have their privacy, I guess. And then right as I was leaving, I saw a mockingbird. And we just kind of looked at each other for a while, me and him. He let me take pictures, her, whatever it is, let me take pictures. And I was really happy. I got a really cool shot of the mockingbird, and you'll be able to see that in the edited pictures at the end as well. So anyway, I call myself the accidental artist because my whole life I never thought I was creative or artistic at all. And then I accidentally fell into photography, and through photography discovered that I was creative and artistic and that I did have vision, so that's why I am the accidental artist. But my photography business goes by Golden Moon Photog. So here I am, I'm editing the little blue heron, and what I'm going to do to this picture is I just want to make the heron pop, right? And I also want to like really enhance the colors that are already there, but you can't really see them. So I'm just going to bring out the blue from the gray that you can see. And that's what I'm doing here. And then in that process, you could see the purple in the neck area became really apparent. So I just play with this for a little while until I get what I think is a good shade of blue and enough saturation. So now I'm going to just denoise and enhance the photo in Lightroom. Take a look at the eye, which is why I wanted to enhance it. I really want that eye to pop. So I went ahead and do that, which takes a minute or so in the program. But I really love that feature. It's something that I learned to use now that I'm shooting only in RAW. And it's really cool. So if you do have like a little bit of a noisy photo, or the resolution isn't that great, you can enhance it. And they also have a super resolution feature, which, sometimes it can make your pictures just look messier, but other times it really helps. So now I'm kind of just going back and forth and trying to decide, do I want something that's got like a muted tone in the background, more green and yellow, or do I want something that's like a bright green? And I think I chose the bright green. So next we're going to move on to the sandhill crane. There were a couple of them that were really preening for a while, so I was able to sit and take a lot of pictures of them. At this point, I'm looking at the recommended presets just so I can get an idea of, maybe how do I want to make this guy look. In the end, I usually go in and just mask it up and do it all myself. But I try to get an idea if I'm not like feeling inspired from some of the other folks who have created the presets. At this point, I had done so much work on my computer that it started acting out. So I'm actually closing down a bunch of programs and trying to get back into Lightroom. Sorry about that, but sometimes it just happens that, it gets all bogged down because I do a lot of work in there. So let's see if we can get back to it. We got the sandhill crane. Exporting now so I can take a look and see how they look in preview. I think they look pretty good. So yeah, little blue heron, sandhill crane, looking good. There's the weeds, the little dusty weeds, and these are great grackles from one of the photos that you saw me choose. This is the spider web that I chose, and the mockingbird. So I hope you enjoyed this quick little video of me choosing and editing photos. Have a good one. Bye.